I used to be a huge believer in keeping a sketchbook. Throughout high school, I would finish a sketchbook in like a month. But by the end of college, I couldn't even finish one in a year. It's easy to say, life happened. But as an artist, you're told to make time for stuff like this, that a sketchbook is an important habit to hold on to if you want to learn. There's merit to that, but it's not completely true. After being inspired by watching other people's return to the sketchbook life, I excitedly got a nice new sketchbook and got started. I was determined to make it nice. I really wanted an impressive book that I could flip through for you guys, but that didn't exactly happen. Very quickly into my return to sketchbooking, I left my favorite pen tucked between the pages overnight, and it seeped into the paper and stained it. I was devastated, but it gave me the freedom to not take the book so seriously anymore. Now, 5 months in, I'm just halfway through the book, and honestly, there's not anything too impressive to show. Mostly notes and doodles, really. Though, in these last months, I've been making quite a lot of art. It's just not in this book. I reso print comics that I draw digitally. I thumbnail those comics in another book formatted for thumbnails. I carve lino cut and I sketch my designs on sticky notes. This made me think about the turning point of when I stopped sketchbooking as hard. Looking back, it coincided with when I got an iPad to draw on. From that point, I could draw digitally from my couch or bed. Of course, it's not ergonomic, but that's what I'd been doing with my sketchbook all along anyway. So now I'm just making all this art in multiple places instead of just in my sketchbook. But why do I still yearn for a perfect sketchbook? They're just so impressive. From YouTube sketchbook tours, to art school applications that required it, to in-person sketchbook shows, perfect sketchbooks have always been rewarded and celebrated as proof of artistic talent. It creates this feeling that equates a good sketchbook with being a good artist. But I think I need to let go of that. I learn every single day as an artist because I'm always trying new things and continuing on even when I don't know if I can do it. It's not because of my sketchbook, clearly. So as long as you keep making art, you don't really need a sketchbook at all, do you? Well, I think every artist should have a sketchbook. Even if you don't use it all the time, it's fun to travel with one to sketch and stuff, and you stretch different muscles drawing traditionally rather than digitally. There's more limitations. If you can manage it, there's less pressure even. There's just this huge hurdle of holding in your hands the imperfect sketchbook and being okay with that. The truth is, as long as you're making something, it doesn't matter if it's all together in one perfect sketchbook. Sketchbooking is a strong foundation that I'm happy I had growing up. I think it's up to the individual artist and what resources they have in front of them and what they want to use. So, me as a teenager, I only had my sketchbook. It was my only choice. So, that's what I used. No way is the right way, and comparing yourself to others doesn't get you anywhere. So sketchbook if you want to, or don't. And if you do, let it be what you need it to be, and then it will become the perfect sketchbook for you, even if it's not super pretty on every page. If this spoke to you, subscribe to hear me talk about art some more. And comment below what art skill keeps you up yearning at night, and we can commiserate together like the tortured artists we are. And I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!